Let's build a free onboarding agent for our new employees using Copilot Chat without any additional costs, using the knowledge that we already prepared on our public website. My name is Szymon Bochniak, I'm Microsoft MVP in two categories, Copilot and Microsoft 365, and I'm helping customers to leverage the AI capabilities in the Microsoft 365, not only using Microsoft 365 Copilot license that is paid, but also Copilot Chat subscription that is included in every Microsoft 365 license. Today we will build AI onboarding agent that will be part of the Copilot Chat experience, so you will be able to implement it without any additional costs, and you will be able to use the knowledge that you already prepared for your public website. This is something that sounds very interesting, and you will see this functionality works very well, and you will not need any developer skills to do that. So let's move to my screen and let's build that agent for your employees. In this exercise, we will create an onboarding agent and we'll assume that we're working as a part of NVIDIA Corporation, and we want to get to know the information about this organization during our first days of work. For instance, we will get the information about corporate timeline, we will get the articles that describe this history of the organization. If we want to get the information about the executives of the company, we will also get that feedback from our agent, and all of that is already prepared as a part of our public website, so we don't have to add any additional knowledge for our agent. These guidelines, this information is something that we already prepared, so let's reuse it as a part of our agent that will help our employees, and you will see that creation of this agent is super simple. Creation of the AI agents is simpler and simpler, and you can see you can do that just using your natural language. If you want to learn more great tricks about using Microsoft 365 and Copilot, subscribe to this channel, and if you want to promote it, leave the thumbs up or comment. Thanks a lot. So let's create our agent from scratch. So the only thing you need to do is to open Copilot Chat Experience and select Create Agent button, where you will be navigated to Copilot Studio Lite experience, when you can chat forth and back with AI Builder to create our agent. In our example, we will assume that we are NVIDIA Corporation and we want to build onboarding agent for our new employees. So let's ask our AI Builder to create onboarding agent for the NVIDIA Corporation. In your case, you have to put there your company name, and to help new employees to find most important information about the organization. Agent Builder will ask you about the name of that agent, so let's use onboarding agent for this purpose. And also let's suggest some important elements that you know your employees will ask about. Company history, information about the executives, any kind of guidelines and the way how your organization works. In this case, we will ask our agent to deliver similar information in context of NVIDIA, but in your case, remember to put your company name. You can see in this case, Agent Builder already proposing some kind of questions that will be proposed for the end users to start with, which is a great way to deliver some suggestions for the new employees and navigate them to the topics that you will be interested for them to get to know about. So we can ask our AI agent to update the questions based on the suggested proposals. You can see we get the new questions delivered as a part of our agent, and we can move forward to adding knowledge base for our AI agent, which in our case will be our website. And of course, in your case, you should put here address of your website, and we want to use it because in many cases, this will be the knowledge that you will already prepared and publish in your internet website. You don't have to do that again, so you can reuse it for the purpose of onboarding end users. And you can see we've done that. So let's switch for a moment to configuration. You can see that our name, description of the agent, and instructions are well prepared in here. Our data source that we suggested is added. One more thing that we want to do is to update also our agent icon, and we can move forward to publish and test our agent. One more thing that I highly recommend, you also change the configuration of your agent to prioritize the knowledge that you added in here. Thanks to that, this solution will not ping the internet to deliver the information about your company, but will focus to use your public websites as a data source for its operational activities. Moreover, on the bottom of the screen, you can always update the message questions that we have proposed for the end users if something will change or you want to change the priorities. But you can see this is super smooth process. All of that is done using just natural language. So let's create our agent. In case you want to stay up to date about building AI agents in the Microsoft 365 environment, subscribe to the newsletter I prepared for the people like you. Scan the QR code on the screen or check the description for the direct link and leave your email. And you can see on the screen we have our agent published, and we can ask already about the company that we're working for. Remember, in this case, all of the answers will be focused on the NVIDIA because we assume that this is the company that we work for. Moreover, you can go through multiple questions and, for instance, ask about the executives of the organizations, and as a result we get the information about the company structure. Moreover, we have the references to the specific websites which are part of NVIDIA global website that will deliver us this information. This is great functionality that could help us also to think about the future in this organization, because we will get as many as possible information. For instance, how the career page in NVIDIA looks like, on how to NVIDIA hires other employees. And you can see creation of such an agent is super simple. Remember, add as many data sources as possible. If you have multiple websites like career, other places, add them as a data sources for your agent. And as you can see, you can very easily, super quickly build fantastic onboarding agent for your employees. You can see building AI agent that will help you onboard new employees to the organization is not that difficult. Moreover, you can reuse the work that you already done to publish a lot of information on your public website as a data source for the AI agent. You don't have to be a developer, you just have to use your natural language. I highly recommend you to try it on your organization. It could be very helpful, it costs you nothing, and you can very easily improve the work quality of your employees just publishing of such an agent. If you want to check another examples of how to build AI agents, check the channel itself. I'm publishing there new ideas how to build AI agents using Copilot Chat, so without any additional costs. Thank you very much for your time, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.